Alright, so we're back for a little bit because I'm just doing like a test stream thing. Seeing if maybe I figured out the problem with the live stream getting pushed out. So we'll see. Yeah, a little bonus stream. So I'm trying to see if this fixed like some sort of weird bug I was having. So I'm like, I'll go live for like about another half hour. If this fixed thing's cool, if not, then I'm gonna contact YouTube support and get it figured out. Hey, what's up? Hope you had a good weekend. Appreciate people coming through. If you haven't already, make sure you're double tapping your screen to leave a like on the video. That also helps out a lot. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. We got jump scare spiders to deal with. We're deep in the deep nest. Oh no, you can stay gone, spiders. See, got my game set. I don't know if he's trying to run away from me or what he is doing there. Might test one more idea too, but I feel like there's also a point where I'm like spinning in circles or chasing my own tail. Come out into the open. I'm gonna lure him. Yeah, good old deep nest. The deepest deep nest. I forgot how much fun I had with these guys. So I also think, like, streaming for a half hour gives me enough data to figure out, like, alright, and, like, the stream key thing fixed the bug. Or if I just turn on the curse, like, horizontal vertical feature, if that does anything. Oh god, I almost fell for that twice. Just having a blast in the old deep nest. I don't know if they're trying to force it. It's just like, I'm mostly annoyed that when they were talking about rolling this feature out, you know, like for like pretty much like gaming streams and like all other sorts of streams, the plan was you'd create 2 stream keys and Those would tie into your full screen stream and your vertical stream. Like, pretty easy stuff. You know, it's like streaming to a lot of other places. What happened was, like, first when they rolled it out, it was just like, it doesn't do that. It just takes a crop of your full screen video, which doesn't help for gaming or like a lot of other formats. And when enough of us raise the issue, they're just like, oh yeah, like, the full rollout's coming soon. TikTok is trying to make me buy the views you hold. I'd believe that because, like, when they rolled out TikTok Live Studio, I still had like an OG stream key, and if I used the stream key, my stream would get like 100 views. Like, I'd be live for 4 hours, 100 total views. If I use Live Studio, like, it would get like all kinds of views, like, just like, it would get super pushed. When we talked to like regular TikTok support staff, they would try and deny it. And it was like, when we actually had like meetings with them, they're like, yeah, TikTok's trying to like push everyone to using Live Studio. Now it's like, I think they roll out stream keys on like a, almost like a case-by-case basis. It's like, if you're a large enough creator, they'll give you one. Clark, hey, what's up, Adam? Appreciate folks coming through. We're troubleshooting something here. I also want to check, you know, because we're just like honestly testing things right now. I want to check and see if I've got my stream key again. So like, it went away for a while and then it's back. Yeah, I've still got my TikTok stream key. But it's like, if I were to stream using it, like, my views would be tiny compared to using their Live Studio app. And I don't like using TikTok Live Studio because, at least for the longest time, it was spiking people's, like, GPUs enough to where I'm like, is this thing mining crypto in the background? Like, what is it doing? I'm playing, like, the most, like, not very intensive games, or I'm just, like, playing them for my capture card. There's, like, no reason for this to be taking up all these resources. Yeah, like, especially if you're hanging out in the previous stream. Appreciate you coming through again. Double tap the screen, because likes help push me out to other folks. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, if this short little stream gets more views than me going live for like the past 2 hours, and it's like, okay, the bug's fixed. Hey dude, what mod are you playing? I'm doing the Vocalized mod and Pale Court mod right now. I've thought about adding in like the one that adds in health bars and like a few other things, but just those for now. We might add in, like, Tougher Path of Pain and some of the other wacky mods. I feel like unless it's, like, outside of the mods where it's, like, you can change your dude to be Grim or, like, any other character, a lot of the mods feel like endgame mods.
The body of a fallen warrior. The body of a fallen warrior.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, they got a bunch of voice actors for everything. So far, the Hollow Knight doesn't say anything, but like Hornet does. Hornet's apparently Scottish. So it's been a cool mod. I think they're... Excuse me. They're getting folks together to do the same thing for Silksong. Yeah, Hornet's Scottish. I need to get a clip of that, because it was very convenient. Yep, yeah, Arasama conveniently had to step away for a little bit. And then after the Hornet fight, she was nowhere to be seen. Then once Hornet left, you know, she just so happened to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm back from doing my things." Nah, Quirrell is British. I'm not sure if we've any Irish voice actors. You got tagged. You just looked at your Discord alerts and you're like, "Why do I have 20 notifications?" Like, the big ones I'm curious about are, the Collector and Grim. Like, I thought Zote would have a more posh accent, but it kind of works for him. Like, it works for the gimmick. I thought he was gonna sound like Zap from Futurama, honestly. Lovely. I mentioned how much I love Deep Nest. Like, I love it so much I have the urge to just like grab a lighter and hairspray. I feel like I should be returning to the surface and looking around for the entrance to City of Tears. We're kind of deep in these Deep Nest trenches. Who knows, maybe something fun will happen because we're doing things a little out of order. That's your home? Like, I don't think that'd be your home. You'd probably have, like, some nice lighting, like some LED strips or something. This place just looks like it and smell like musty. Oh yeah, that theme is good. I am Spooter. Didn't bring anything that would counter it yet. Waiting for the DLC. I didn't check to see, like, okay, actually, no, never mind. This fellow has, like, 8 legs. I was like, are these folks even really spiders? I mean, to be fair, they're kind of being the aggressors here. Not exactly rolling out the welcome map for me. Yeah, I'm at about, like, I don't know, maybe midway point of Act 1 for Silksong. Just we're opting to probably finish that one offline. Offline with some recordings. Proceed. I've said this multiple times, but like, before when I'd hear the word proceed, I'd associate it with Adam Sandler movies, and now I just think Deltarune. Since people are already like playtesting Chapter 5, I'm curious how long of a wait it'll be. Are you a huge fan of Twin Peaks? I am. When I was like recovering from being sick, I ended up binging the series, watching the movies, because I count like the Missing Pieces as a movie, even though it's just all the deleted stuff from Fire Walk with Me. And then for a while, whenever I was on like road trips, I also had like the audio books going. When David passed, like I saw that his estate was doing an auction, and I thought about bidding on his setup for the Black Lodge. You know, basically what I have going on here. But I think the winning bid was like 30K. Definitely don't have that laying around. But I was like, at the same time, it's going to like his film school, so. So like, at least it's going to a good cause. Absolutely. Hope he always gets to have a can of Coke and a couple of cookies. It's my goal to go out to Seattle, because there's a place that there's a bar that's a replica of the lodge, and if you let them know in advance, I believe the owner will take you out to like all the filming locations of Twin Peaks and give you a guided tour. So you can go to like the diner, check out the hotel, like the one bridge. What mods? Vocalized and Pale Court. That's me into the auction and go for 1 to 2K. Yeah, it went for like 32K. Which I also love that, like, you know, as part of the estate sale, it was just like, here's a stack of books he read. Here's some random tools in his like they were pretty much like cleaning out anything. And I was close to bidding on some of the musical gear. So I'm like, what if in the off chance it's like Possessed by David Lynch? You been to the diner and the bridge? Ooh, how's the pie? I want to put mods after I beat Nightmare King Grim. Yeah, because there's like a couple folks are mentioning there's like Inferno King Grim, like a couple other like fun variants. So I'm like, now that I've played through the game and did everything short of Pantheon 5, let's venture into the wacky stuff. It's like I don't feel like paying for like Goldbelly shipping for it, but being able to say I've tried pie and coffee from Twin Peaks is tempting. You're fine with you're fine with like regular Nightmare King Grim. Those like the mod descriptions, like, oh yeah, there's like new phases and new attack patterns. I'm like, lovely. Absolutely love that for me. Oh yeah, we're at like we're kind of a ways out of sync here. So I haven't done any of the City of Tears stuff yet. So I'm thinking the stream might still be bugged, and that's okay. I'm just putting myself at like a limit of like 9 9 o'clock I gotta power down the stream because I need to review this game I've been meaning to do. Lovely combo of upward slash. Oh, yeah. I think it depends on, like, your playstyle. Because I got through that fight and, like, some of the, like, the Pantheon stuff using Sharp Shadow. So I'd just, like, dodge through him and he'd take a hit. I know other folks that are just like, yeah, just pogo him. And outside of, like, Path of Pain, I didn't have the skill to be just jumping around pogoing. Yeah, Pantheon Grim, it's kind of easy to bully. Especially when you're like, okay, yeah, there's a healing spot right after. I'm just viewing this as like the more I explore, the more when I make my way topside, I can buy all the mass shards and whatnot. I'm thinking out loud here. I'm fixated on this YouTube bug. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube was, like, on the back end doing something stupid and thinks this is the full screen format. Even though I've clearly marked one as, like, a vertical and one as horizontal. Good thing I didn't finish Hollow Knight throughout. I'll have something to do while waiting for silksong DLC. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, your tips for Hollow Knight? If you get stuck in a section, use your map to put a pin on it and circle back to it. Usually, it's designed to where like you just need to like explore and gain some other abilities. Yeah, that's kind of the gimmick with Metroidvania stuff. Just made it the portions of vertical. I don't think it'd work like that, though. Like, I see what you're saying, but I think it would do, like, some weird crop. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this guy.
Is it a mask or face upon the creature? In Hallownest, a difficult thing it can be to decipher.
I can't get past Deep Nest because of how dangerous it is. Okay. So, like, in that case, I would go explore, like, some of the other areas. It's like, I'm getting deep into Deep Nest, so I'm like, okay. Now I need to, like, go to City of Tears, actually. Pick up some other stuff. I forget if there's anything really to do with the mask maker, or if he's just big chillin'. Yeah, I'm excited for like how he sounds, how like Grim sounds. And the collector. The beast, the beast gave me, like... The beast kind of scared me. He sounded like the "why is it spicy" meme. Okay, yeah, I didn't get the monarch wings yet. So I think that's why. That's where I need to skedaddle to. The one that's like in Green Path, the Hunter's Journal one. Which, like, all this, like, kind of early-ish game stuff making me really dust the cobwebs. Okay, that was a good grub. We had, like, the 3 bad ones in a row. Like, this game gave me some trust issues, and then Silksong was like, oh, you had trust issues in that game? What do we make it worse? Nope, no dream nail yet. Hey, 'cause something happens here. Have you played Silksong yet? I've played through a little bit of it. Putting it on old because his chat kind of got wild with spoilers. Chat was wilding out with the spoilers, so I'm like, alright. This may need to be like a play it off stream and record and post type of game. No idea. That character from Ratatouille? Where are you in the map? I'm in the Weaver's Den. Why is Hornet strong in Hollow Knight but takes so much damage? Because she got nerfed. Her tummy hurts. Oh yeah, I would say like in that case, like kind of refrain from Silksong spoilers. Please, because like that's a big reason why I'm not playing it or streaming it. There's kind of a slippery slope of like folks being like, bro, I'm not spoiling it, but I'm gonna get as close as I can to spoiling it. There's like even folks like saying like I'll just use abbreviations instead of like the boss name or the area or NPC name would turn into like everyone else trying to do like a guessing game of like, oh, do you mean it's this? She needs Pepto-Bismol, right? Yeah, that's it. I appreciate folks being cool about no spoilers. Can I say Hornet's weapon? I thought it was just, like, what, the needle? Put a message... No, if I do that, people immediately come in and spoil. I tried that once and it went about as well as you'd expect. I can't even say spoilers because I'm waiting it. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, what's up, guy, dude? How are you? We're doing a little test stream right now because I'm convinced, like, I've got a bug happening. Not a fun Hollow Knight bug, but more like a YouTube side bug. Yeah, I said I've been playing Silksong, but because of spoilers, I've chosen to just, like, play it offline and record it. Have you played Elden Ring? I have, yep. I've done both base game and DLC. Currently on Final Fantasy 13. Which one? Like, base game or one of the sequels? Base right now. Did they ever, like, release all of them as, like, a trilogy pack? Did you enjoy Elden Ring as DLC? I did. Mulaney and Mesmer are, like, a couple of my favorite boss fights of all time. Like, when I played this for the first time and people are like, bro, why are you're still stuck on, you know, like, Nightmare King Grim or, like, one of those fights, and I'm like, I was just like, dude, like, Melania took me, I think, like, I did, like, 500 attempts, yeah, that's right, 500 attempts, just trying to solo her, and then probably another,
location.
took, like, another, like, 300 attempts with a summon. Yeah, like, that one definitely got me in the field. Same with Liza P. Yeah, Dante tried a shield run. I know, like, another key piece person did, like, what was it, the art where you jump up and butt stomp people? I think I'm also gonna start streaming tomorrow, but in Spanish, so wish me luck. Hey, good luck, good luck. My stream schedule is gonna be a little different going forward, just because I gotta take care of some bills, so I'm starting a, like, part-time / like, full-time job. Play a game just called Shapes and Beats. Nah, like, I've got my game lineup pretty figured out. Oh yeah, the shield hits.
Corpse of a Garpede.
You gonna do your best Jim Adler impression? There you go. Yeah, and Mesmer is another awesome fight. I think I missed one boss. I was in, like, the Madness Woods. I was like, this is a large area, but I have no idea where this boss is. I did a bleed build for the base game, and then I did, like, a Envoy Horn for DLC. Hope the new gig is cool, Clark. This pesky builds. Adam, I think it'd be right up your alley. I'll be working for a card shop. Not gonna name it on stream, but, you know, card shop that does, like, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, etc. Jim Adler Spanish commercial. All right, we're queuing it up for when I'm off stream. Oh, I see like a couple of them. Some of the Grim Troop and get unbreakable strength. Use a fingerprint. Oh yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I did Blasphemous Blade, but well, when I got to Radon, I ended up using I did Envoy Horn until I got to Radon, and then I did like Blasphemous Blade. Favorite boss in Hollow Knight, Pure Vessel. That kind of gave me the same vibe as like the Elden Ring bosses, or even like Bloodborne. Why is he on top of a truck? I don't know. Part of the bit. Look, yeah, yep. I'll be happy to let you know. I'll send you a ye old telegram. The Texas Hammer. That makes me think of whenever I go near like St. Louis, there's some lawyer guy that's just called the Hammer, and he looks like Penn from Penn and Teller. It's like, in an accident, call the Hammer now. Like, that was my cue. We're getting closer and closer to St. Louis as we started to see more and more hammer signs. Legit the funniest thing you've seen. I'm looking forward to it. I'll raise you on. Let me see if I can find it. I'll type in like the search terms. Look up Scott Hoy commercial. Should be like Scott Hoy presents the most confusing commercial ever. The croissants. I'm trying to think of what ones those guys are. He was like that dude is like a local lawyer. It's my home state is awesome when it comes to commercials. Not really. When I was a kid, me and my uncle talking English, and my grandma would get upset, tell us talking Spanish. We'd do the Jim Adler accent and get whooped. That's like growing up. My mom would always get mad when I talk in the res accent. So, you know, like, no, yeah, speak right. Don't be talking in that res accent. And so then I'd just start doing like smoke signals, quotes and stuff. Like, it's on, not anti. Yeah, besides the Scott Hoy commercial, South Dakota tried to get a campaign going where, like, during winter, they didn't want people, like, quickly doing lane shifts, because that's how you get spun out on the highways. So in their infinite genius, they called this campaign the Don't Jerk and Drive campaign. Like, it went through multiple people, like, this winter, make sure you're courteous to other drivers. Make sure you don't jerk and drive. It aired, like, maybe twice. And then, like, to the surprise of no one outside of the state, like, quickly got taken down. Scott Hoy sounds like a less country Hank Hill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not wrong, but... And then in, like, other infamy, South Dakota also got recently known for their, Meth We're On It campaign. Yeah, make sure you don't jerk and drive. So I think their goal is like, you know, they're like, yeah, method use is a big problem around here. So we're gonna tell people, hey, we're doing our best to combat it. Don't tell me, right? Yeah. So they aired the little like meth we're on it campaign, and you know, once again, all the late night talk shows are having a field day with that. And I think to add insult to injury, it came out that like they didn't even hire like someone in state to do the ad. Like they paid millions of dollars to a firm outside of South Dakota. And I think like the other last one I remember, cause like they've sure had a lot of winners for commercials. Is around the time like Elon Musk announced he was gonna try and like go colonize Mars. South Dakota had some billboards. I was like, well, you could sign up to, you know, join the go live on Mars, or you could come live here. And I'm like, really? Like, those are your options? Live on Mars or come to South Dakota? Or like drinking Garama, was I like sipping on that Bob? Alright, so we explored Deep Nest. This was really just on to like chat with everyone real quick and test and see like if I'm experiencing a bug on the YouTube side or something else. Sipping on that Bob. You ever see the meme where it's like someone has like the SpongeBob drink and it's like, oh Lord help me, I'm getting turned on that Bob tonight? Yeah, there's a bug on my screen, that's correct, but it's also like usually the stream gets like pushed out to YouTube, and it hasn't been. And it happened right after YouTube rolled out like a new change. So they're trying to prepare things so like you can do widescreen and vertical streams at the same time. The what? The SpongeBob. The SpongeBob drink. God dang it, Bobby. So I'm like, I think I have enough data to be like, hey, YouTube, this is a bug, fix it. Skulls. Oh, yeah! I wonder if they're just like giant kaiju bugs. You know, like Godzilla bugs. What if this is all just a dream? Yeah, they're all Zotes. They're all just variants of Zote. Alright, well, now... Zote, yeah, Zote is love, Zote is life. I gotta get around to reviewing a game and doing some laundry before I rest up and, you know, get ready for my big day tomorrow. I'll drop in the community tab what the stream schedule is gonna look like, because for the next couple of days, I'll be working until about like 8 or 9 p.m. Central. And I know that kind of conflicts with the European pals. So, we'll see. Worst case, Ontario, there will be some weekend streams. So until then, you know, there's a link to my Discord now on the bio if you want to jump in there. I've got some short form content posted or scheduled to post, so we'll see you in some way, shape, or form. You don't sleep, that's fair. I mean, you're in universities, you're at uni, so that tracks. But yeah, take care, everyone. Hope this week's kicks his ass for everybody. I think those are mandibles. Those aren't horns. Those are probably mandibles. Anyways, bye bye.